Pow! Welcome back to my channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is Dan W, and today we're going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Sandman Build-A-Figure wave, Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. Now, she's a sort of relatively new character in the Marvel universe, and this is the first time we're seeing her in figure form. So I'm also going to try and explain, who is she? So here she is, Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. She comes boxed with the Sandman body, those two interchangeable forearms. On the side of the box, as always, we get the standard box art. On the back, we get a picture of the figure, a little bio, plus a list of all the figures in this wave we need to complete the Sandman Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing the Miss Marvel. So yeah, some more side art, but she's looking good. Let's open her up. So here she is, straight out the box, Miss Marvel. As I mentioned, she comes with the Sandman Build-A-Figure body. I look forward to building that guy. Stay tuned on the channel for the review of that. She also comes with these interchangeable hands or arms or forearms, and these sort of reflect her power set, and they just pop on and off at the elbow. I'll show you real quick here on the figure. So there you go, I've changed one to the big fist, and as you can see there's the hand underneath it, a lot smaller, but it was a very simple swap. Just you pop it off at the elbow. I'll show you with this other hand. Just grab the elbow, give it a little twist and a pull. First time me doing that, so that it was a little bit stiff. That's what she said, but nice and simple fix. She's an amputee, now she's not, and she's got her longer, bigger hand. But the only disappointing part about these, in my opinion, is there's no articulation. There's no hinge joint or swivel or anything. It's just that single jointed elbow. So it can spin all the way around, but obviously it doesn't look natural. Not that grow in your hand massive is natural, but you get my point. It would have been better with some more articulation. But I do think these effects show off her power set quite well. Would have been good to get some interchangeable legs or something, because she does that quite a lot where she grows taller to run longer distances and whatnot. But let's have a closer look. So yeah, looking very, very, very much like her comic book character. The colours are spot on. The paint job is nice and clean. The lightning bolt is there as a sign of respect to the previous Miss Marvel, aka Carol Danvers. I'll tell you about that in a minute. You pop off her head and that scarf can come off. Her wrist on her hand, her wrist jewellery can even come off if you just take off her hand, but she doesn't come with any interchangeable single hands. But yeah, if anyone is wondering, who is she? Let me explain just for you. So this is the part of the video where we ask the question, who is she? And I give you a little bit of information about the character that this figure is inspired by. So first things first, this is the brand new Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. Now Kamala first appeared as an unnamed cameo in Captain Marvel issue 14 back in 2013, and then went on to debut as the new Miss Marvel in the all new Marvel Now .1, and then went on to get her own ongoing series as Miss Marvel in 2014. Now Kamala is a Muslim Pakistani-American, and she got her powers from the Terrigen Mists, which makes her a descendant of the Inhumans. Now her powers are like shape-shifting, but she can also increase and decrease in size, so sort of like Mr. Fantastic / Ant-Man, but we're yet to know the limits of her abilities. Now for several years before she got her powers, she was a massive fan of superheroes, especially the Avengers, and more importantly Carol Danvers. So when the Terrigen Mist hit and she got encased in the cocoon, she was put in a dreamlike state, and an avatar of Captain Marvel asked her, who do you want to be? And Kamala replied, I want to be you. So in doing that, when the cocoon burst open, revealing her, she was dressed exactly like Carol Danvers in her old black costume with the lightning bolt. Now she eventually changed back and sort of designed her own appearance, but she decided to keep the identity as the all new Miss Marvel, intending to be a superhero just like Carol Danvers. And since then she has actually joined the Avengers in the all new, all different lineup, but after the conclusion of Civil War II, she's now joined the Champions, which is a team of teenage superheroes. So I hope that has gave you a little bit more information of the all new Miss Marvel. So there you go, I hope that helped anyone who didn't know much about the character. I do not claim to be an expert, but it is nice to have a bit of information on the character these figures are inspired by. Here's Miles Morales, the only figure I have from the all new, all different Avengers. Here she is compared to Spider-Gwen and Silk. She's on the teenage body mold, so she's about the same height as Gwen Stacy there. And here she is compared to all the other figures in this wave I've reviewed so far, as in UK Spider-Man, the Jackal, Shocker, Green Goblin, and Spider-Man 2099. They're looking good. So there we have it, Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. If you're a fan of the character, this figure is a must get. She looks just like her comic book. If you're a fan of the all new, all different Avengers as well, then get yourself this Miss Marvel. Get yourself the Miles Morales Spider-Man, the Sam Wilson Captain America and Vision that come in that 3-pack, the new Kid Nova that's coming out later this year, and then I guarantee you in the new 4 wave that we've got coming out, you're going to get the Jane Foster 4 as well to complete that lineup, so fingers crossed. But yeah, overall, fan of the figure. So far, it's a very solid wave. Only downside, I wish we had more interchangeable parts, but still, that's just a minor gripe. I'm glad that we did get what we got. My name's been Dan W. Please let me know how I'm getting on with these reviews in the comments. I do read them all. More articulation details coming in future waves, so I promise you. Let me know if I should keep the who is he, who is she segment. If you're enjoying that, please let me know. I'm reading all the comments. As I said, I've been Dan W. I'm going to shut up now. See you on the next one, pal.